you doing? Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Happy Sunday.
Yes, we have jumped in full feet and everything. Me, Lee, and Dina kind of had to speak on. We started with, and I started with saying that when she walked in, nobody clapped. Yes, Carlos was shady, but it was set up to me to be shade towards Carmen. I feel like Carmen has become the star of the Love Marriage GC. I have a lot of favorites, people who love me out there. Ashley is still the HBDIC. She still is that. But Carmen has brought something to the show where even people who hate her want to see her on the show next season. So, before I ask Carmen to respond to this comment, Erica, what is your
Say it more
take really
like
quickly,
that.
please?
I'm sorry. I was reading the comment. What is my take on Clifton?
What's your take on what really quickly, like I did yesterday with you? Could you give me a quick summary of how you felt about we felt that she was being shaded? They wasn't in cloud
Oh,
or all of it. Go ahead.
for sure, for sure. I felt like they were shady. I feel like
Who are these people in this comments acting like this?
Hold on, Lee. Hold on, Lee. Hold on, Lee. We'll get to that. Go ahead, Erica. We're gonna get to that
um,
trust. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I felt like it was tough because I feel like they came out, they sat her next to Winter. So, it was kind of like, okay, us against them. Um, the way it kind of rolled out in terms of the situation. I felt like Clifton kind of did what he could to remain neutral, I guess, which is it kind of feels like, you know, he wants to maintain that friendship with Carmen, obviously,
Right.
you
Right.
know, because really at the end of the day, there, at least at the end of this portion, this reunion, he's still, like he wasn't really willing to cut it, and he knows that's what Joy wants, and so that was interesting.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, okay.
he wants him to make he wants to make it work, and so I haven't looked at his Instagram, but the fact that even Joy mentioned like he's still sort of friends with her on Instagram, clearly she feels a way about it. Um, so I don't know. It was
We'll get to
she,
that too, because I got something to say about that as well.
yeah.
But I want to get to really quick though. RGA Curves, welcome to Commission Reviews, in the We Review panel. So I want Carmen to respond to this. First, I want to say this. Most of the time, whenever people come on my platform, or if we say things negative against certain cast members, a lot of time I start seeing certain comments. Hold on, what's that noise?
Sorry,
Who's that?
sorry,
Oh,
sorry, sorry. That
like
I
if,
forgot to put myself on mute.
like someone sends off a link to several people, and you know what I mean by several people. So,
Mm-hmm.
Carmen, did you want to respond to it? Because she's excuse me, LRGA curve says, why is Carmen so Joy? Carmen is coming off like an op.
Oh wait, I'm not Carmen. Sorry, Carmen. Go ahead.
I think that
You might as well.
LRGA curves. I think that a narrative has been
Go ahead,
created
Carmen. Let me put myself
before
on
I
mute because I'm
even
about to
got
answer for her.
on the scene. Okay. Um, I don't consider
We can't
myself.
hear you, Carmen.
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear. We can hear you, Carmen. I can
I
hear
can't
you
hear.
too, Lee.
I can't hear Carmen.
Maybe we need to come back because I can D-Nick talk. I can hear everybody. Erica, can we hear each other? I can hear everybody. It's perfect
Hear
from my
everybody.
end.
Yeah, I hear
Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
So let's to be very clear. Um, I'm not that way with Joy. I was disappointed in Joy and Clifton. Okay, I'm disappointed in Joy and Clifton because I saw this coming. Okay, I've been in this world for a minute now. I saw this coming. I said, I need y'all to protect me and take over. Clifton really didn't say much. He kind of let it go. When they're like, ooh, buddy, at the wrestling match or whatever, he's kind of joking it off. But you're joking about me being a side chick. That's not funny to me, right?
Mm.
Then Joy at first, when her and Arena had these conversations, she shut it down, but then she allowed Arena to still talk, right? So after she said, listen, that's my friend, ride or die, why are all these people, they don't respect you? Or what's going on? But it's not true. But what's the biggest is I have a man. So why not just say, guess what? Y'all tripping. Carmen got a man. We be hanging out. Because if you don't say Carmen has a man, that looks like she's single, and that looks like she might want your man. And so when I'm not getting that, Joy. Matter of fact, at the end of the reunion, I say, I don't want to ever make you feel like you're not valued. I apologize if you felt unvalued, because you are valuable as a person. What did she say? Taken or something like that. Received. She was still angry. She's angry about my truth of saying she's not my best friend. I didn't say she wasn't my friend. I just said she wasn't my best friend. I'm sorry that people have a problem with me saying that, but that's the truth. Number two is I said I had her back when she was right, but when she's wrong, she's wrong. That's what a true friend is supposed to do. So what the audience is saying, well, you should have did this, you should have did that. Really? I'm the one that made sure that when Clifton wanted to propose to her, that they did it on national TV. Is that an op? Is that a person who's going against Joy? That's making sure that she had a beautiful engagement. You all have to know the stuff behind the scenes. That's what the issue is. And all you're seeing is one side, because guess what? They want me to be the villain. And it's working. And guess what? My mama said, if you're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability. So if you're going to make me be the villain, I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you how I can be the villain.
Period. And I like to eat
Well,
the.
and
I
there,
love
and
to eat
that's
it
the
up.
post.
I love, I love to eat that stuff for breakfast. It's my thing. I love it, smoke. Okay. So, with that being said, welcome back, Lee. First of all, shout out to people in the Instagram chat. Shout out to Marone Flame who stopped by. I see you chat. So this is Love and Mary JC, and we have the star of the show, Carmen, is in the building, who shut it down last night. So another thing too, I wanted to also get into about what she spoke um, about we talked about the Joy best friend, whatever. You know, the loyalty situation was crazy. When Carmen was saying everybody was coming at me, you didn't say anything. She said the one time. To me, that was a big time. It's recording. Everybody's watching. People coming at me, I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not gonna just defend you. I'm gonna defend myself and keep it real. Because Ashley and everybody else in Arena is looking. Arena's looking because she gonna be first and she gonna say, let me report back to Joy because Joy is her new friend. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Whoever don't like it is what it is. Ashley doesn't care about nobody, but she's gonna get the tea. So for you, you're gonna defend yourself in that type of situation. I'm trying to figure out what was the wrong that you did at that moment. She said that was the one time. Do you feel like that she defended you besides that one time because Joy was saying that that's the one time she didn't?
There was two times, because it was the time that they all were surrounding me and I was talking to Winter and was like, let's go. That was the one time she walked away. The second time was we were at the wig store and Ashley says, do you have anything to say, Joy? And she says, nope. So I'm looking at her like, what do you mean no? Say something. So those are two times I was there. The times that she's talking to Arena and Ashley, I wasn't there. So when the audience is saying, she took up for you, Carmen, oh my God. Was Carmen there? Did Carmen know that happened? Mm-hmm. Carmen knows when she was there, Joy was quiet or she walked away. So now I'm feeling a certain way. And then also Joy is saying, Carmen went on a trip with me and Clifton. If you realize, Joy projects a lot of things that aren't true. Carmen's my best friend. Carmen went on a trip with me and Clifton. No, sorry. Carmen had a trip on Below Deck and invited Joy and Clifton. Carmen was with her man. So there's a lot of projections that are being said to promote this threesome or throuple, and it's not okay. And I don't think any woman out here would be okay with something that's not true, especially when you have a man.
Mm-hmm. It was very disrespectful to Ray as well. I could see what will feel some type of way about that also. But I also want to get into, and I know ladies want to get into all of us as well, the part where it seemed like Joy kind of broke down, saying things that kind of everybody has been questioning and wondering about. Is their marriage and the status of that, where they shown these unseen footage of production asking her about, are you happy? And I feel like Carmen may, maybe you knew about it, maybe they feel like you are reason for it. I don't know, but I want to ask: did you know at the time all that was going on? What she was saying, how she feels so unhappy.
Um, I had talked to them about the trip, uh, the getaway. She did feel like that, as in she just felt like it was a setup. I didn't know the details that she felt unprotected or unsafe with Clifton. Didn't know that. I don't think Clifton knew that either from his reaction. Um, but I knew she had been having ups and downs, and we had talked about it. She had been having ups and downs with the cast and so forth. And my advice to her was stop arguing with them, resolve it. Resolve it with Ashley, resolve it with Sherelle and Black. You don't want to walk in rooms and always have animosity and angst and stuff. She didn't take my advice. Now, y'all wonder why I was so messy this season. Everybody was fighting. At no point did anybody just sit down and say, yo, we're going to have to be together. Let's work this out. Nobody did. And it seemed like Joi was fighting, which now was Joi and Clifton, was fighting with everyone except Miranda and Jamie and Winter. So they're not cool with the Sherelle and Black. They're not cool with Ashley and Quick. So now you have this division, and of course she was upset. However, they have to be able to talk through it. But if she doesn't want to listen to that, then it's going to continue. So I think she was upset with that. I think there was things going on in her relationship. I think coming into this world is
Carmen,
not
mama, hold on, mama, real quick. Now, when you said about the Winter situation, Winter kept throwing jabs at Joi a lot throughout the season. And for some reason, especially when it came to Black, this was an unspoken thing that nobody spoke of. I felt Winter had people Joi because her man defended her. It ain't being told. Don't give a damn who go back and tell her what I said. But I felt like she was coming for Joi because her man defended her. The fuck out of here. Anyway, to continue, LRGA really wants your attention. And really why I want to come back and stop real fast. LRGA, are we Team Joi? Very obvious. Are we a part of a fan club? What is happening here? Because you are flooding my chat with really negative things towards my guests. And so I really want my guests to respond because, like myself, we eat smoke for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack on it sometime as well. So they have a question. Obviously, you had it coordinated to be on TV, so you can bring it up later and act like that is a sign of you being a real friend, or else you wouldn't even brought it up. What do you got to say, ma'am?
LRGA curves. At this point, either you want to listen, intake, and digest what I'm saying, and I have proof about everything I say because I'm a receipts queen, or either you just want to argue. So what I'm saying is, I was Clifton's friend. He said, I want to do something amazing, special for my girlfriend. As a friend, and he loves her, and I want him to be happy. I said, why don't you do it on Fox 5? Okay, not to bring it up, I'm giving you evidence of a friendship. Someone who is trying to make their love grow, be amazing, plentiful. That is not for me to bring it up. Secondly, I do PR and brand management, and I was working with him. So he is my client. So I'm supposed to put him in those places. So I don't know what you're talking about. Just get it clear.
I don't know what's going on with it. So first of all, LRGA on my channel, when I say somebody's a star, what I say it is what it is. And I'm just saying that. And it's not shade to something like that. When I say it because as a blogger, I call things out every year for every show. I do this because I'm the queen of reality TV. I'm the queen, period. So when I say that Carmen is a star because she took over, no double toe. Just like I called that LaRon was gonna be the star of Red to Love, the first person to blog her to say it. But who said the whole season? Everybody. So because I do this, okay? Stop it, Lee. So, Erica, I wanted to ask you a question. I want to ask Dina a question. I'm gonna go to Lee as well. Hearing all of this, even with people in the comments, whatever, back and forth, and the Carmen wasn't there the entire time. This is her first year, whatever. So when I say she took over, I want to hear you guys, and I didn't mean bad to Carmen, but I'm saying she did. So what do you guys thought about Carmen? She took over this season and brought a spice to it. We were complaining the first part of the season about all the fighting, but go ahead. I was talking about Erica.
Okay, well, a couple things. I do feel like Carmen took over. Although Carmen, I also have a question for you. Arena brought it up in that sort of back and forth with her. And I am curious, but I don't know if you fully responded, or you sort of said you can do what you want to do. But my question is, what motivated you to take the pictures down after they made those comments? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, yeah, that's what I want to know. Instead of just standing on it, like if you think there's nothing inappropriate about it, what made you take them down?
So when we had the pictures up, this was kind of while we were doing after Ready to Love and while we were filming, right? There was a mixed reviews on the pictures. A lot of people actually, or videos, they actually enjoyed us being silly. And they were like, oh my God, when are you guys going to do another little skit? We would just do stupid stuff. And what was crazy, we were normally waiting for Joi. So either Joi was singing or she was getting ready to meet us. So it wasn't just me, Clifton, hanging out and Joy's not there. It's like she's about to pull up, right? We waiting for her. And so at first, we had a lot of reviews and people who were like, man, that was fun. I want to see y'all do it again. But then you have the other side that are like, where's Joi? Why is Carmen there? And so at some point I was like, okay, I didn't care. But if it's going to bring drama to me or them or all of us and make it look a
mute yourself. You're not talking, please. Sorry, Carmen.
I'm going to like be like, okay, I'm going to take them down because I don't want to bring any more negativity. If it was all positive and a couple of, things, but if it's turning to where's Joi, or why are they together, then I'm like, okay, I don't want to bring nothing, no drama to them, nor us or me.
Okay. And that's fair. I mean, that's kind of what I sort of thought. It makes sense. And so I guess overall, to me, I feel like when they came on the show, they sort of came on hot, right? So they're not filming, I guess, with Black and Sherelle. Then they have this issue with her being married and it's a secret, which I still kind of don't understand the synopsis, because I think Ashley had a point in that you have your secret, but now you're doing a script because you're pretending to be married or whatever. And so to me, I feel like once that kind of looked like it wasn't going nowhere, then it's like, okay, now the Carmen throuple thing is like, now it's the storyline. So I think it's interesting. Like, I think Carmen adds something to the show, but it also seems like a production. Like, it seems produced. So it's sort of like, okay, well, if she has a man the whole time, and then Clifton never really comes out and says, like, okay, me and Carmen are cool. We hang out with her and her man, and and she's friends with Joi. Like, I have friends like that. I have male friends who are comedians or whatever, and like, I'm cool with their wives, but I don't hang and kick it with their wives. Like, we cool, I wouldn't do anything to her, but like, this is who my friend is, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see where it's that strange of a friendship necessarily, although none of my male friends, I'm sure, would choose me over, like, if their wife was like, cut her, they would cut her. So they wouldn't be my friend anymore, I'm pretty sure. But so I don't know. I think Carmen is great. She's fun, but it just seemed like something production pulled together to kind of save the season, really, to me.
Well, and then I
I'm
when you
sorry.
say
I'm sorry, Carmen, real quick. LRGA, not
When
Team
are y'all
Right.
gonna block her?
Oh no, not blocking. No. I want to get the Lee. And you said negative. Negative is what I say. Okay. So I'm so sorry, Carmen. Go ahead. I wanted to say that. God, Lee, Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
so I think also it's sad that even though Clifton is not how it looks that he's not taking up for his wife or defending his wife, it's put back on me. And that's not my responsibility. That's his responsibility as a husband to hear his wife, consider her feelings, and to move accordingly based on their marriage. So when people are like this young lady who's saying, cut Carmen off, I'm so sorry. Clifton has a mouth. Why is it on Carmen? You all are putting the onus back on the woman.
It's not on you. And if Cliff, to me, like if she's sitting up here like whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not on you for sure, because it's like, okay, I'm a be like I got my life to live. So I totally agree with you, Carmen. Like Clifton, or maybe Clifton is choosing not to for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We don't, you know, he hasn't really revealed it. But if after all this, he's still like, okay, yeah, she's doing my
I'm
PR.
gonna say this. Hold. I gotta say this. Carmen. Clifton was super quiet. Dina, we're older. Well, I'm not saying we're older. Everybody. First, y'all 100 people watching right now. First of all, nobody blocking you. LRGA, you need to calm down because nobody blocked you. So please chill. So anyway, like I was saying, Dina, Clifton was super quiet, right? Now I understand where you're coming from when it comes to him because he's not saying nothing. If that's my dude, I'll feel away. He will stay quiet the entire time, even when they show her being upset. You know, I don't know. At one point, he was like saying, you know, hey, is it me? So Dina, I'm gonna hear because me and her are older and we've been through a lot of crap. So you're allowed to start with that. But go ahead,
Okay.
Dina.
Yeah, he was being way too quiet. It seems like he's not stepping up to do what he needs to do. Now, I do agree. What you don't know is that's going on. Um, you don't know you're doing something wrong till you fix it. Lee, mute yourself.
Sorry,
Um,
I'm quiet
mhm.
now.
Okay, mute. Um, I just feel like, yeah, you don't know what you're doing wrong until somebody tells you, or what they need until they tell you. So I get that part. However, you should be picking up on the cues of being in a relationship, to know that, what's going on. And I do agree with Clifton when he was like, well, you were engaging in the questions, or you were entertaining the questions, and so I didn't know that, I needed to step in, or whatever. So I just kind of feel like he's too quiet in the situation. He doesn't effectively communicate, and I think they need to work on that.
Yeah,
Well,
this is a good point. Go ahead, Carmen. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
also, I was very disappointed when Carlos was talking about, my man, and Joy and Clifton didn't raise their hand when we went on vacation together. At that point, and this is where people are like, well, why do you feel a certain way about Joy and Clifton? Is because you're quiet in a pivotal moment. You could say, hold on, Carlos, we've met Ray. We've hung out with Ray. You were quiet. And being quiet is still doing something bad when you know the truth that I have a man. You may not like me right now. And at this point, me and Clifton were okay. Why didn't you say, hold on, she has a man, Arena. So Arena is y'all's friend. You hear her say it. And me and Clifton had a conversation after this. And I was very upset with him. I said, why did you not? You are allowing her to say I'm a nobody. You know that I'm not a nobody. You're allowing her to say that I don't have a man when you know I have a man. Why didn't you say something? He said he did say something before I got on stage. Well, obviously that didn't happen. They never talked about me and my man before that. So why didn't you say I had a man? you and Joy tell the truth. You don't have to like me, Joy. You may be upset with me, but you could say, hold on, Arena, that's false. But you wanted me to defend you with your friends about the truth. I'm asking you to say the truth, and you say nothing.
So I could have sworn that he did answer the question. Your fan of the chat, LRGA, saying that he didn't answer the question about was he ever attracted to Carmen. I thought he did. Did I miss that?
He
His
did.
answer was Carmen is an attractive woman. He didn't say whether he was attracted to her or not. So it's implied that everybody would be attracted to her. But I believe, from what I recall, is what he said was she's an attractive woman, which is obviously true.
Right.
So,
Well, they cut out some scenes because there was more questions after that.
oh, okay.
Was it really? Okay. Well, see, that's what was the other question? Because go ahead.
So Carlos doubled down and was like, he first he said, "Were you attracted to Carmen on Ready to Love?" And he was like, "Carmen's an attractive woman." Then he said, "Are you attracted to her?" That was the second question, and he says, "I think Carmen is a beautiful woman. Anybody would be attracted to Carmen," or something like that. But then the third question was, "Are you attracted to Carmen?" And he said, "Yes." They didn't show that. That's where it got weird.
Wow. So they didn't Lee, you missed it. So they didn't show the part. So he did say he was attracted to. That is crazy.
Oh, Ashley said that on Twitter. Ashley said it on Twitter.
Say it again.
Ashley.
So I can say it again, Carmen, so I can get the clip. Say it again.
Which one?
What you just said. You said tell me the question they cut out. Go ahead.
The question they cut out was, "Are you attracted to Carmen?"
Ooh.
And he responded, "Yes."
Oh.
And I was like, why would you say that? I mean, thank you, but no, thank you. Because it puts us all in a weird situation. And when I was on Ready Love, make it very clear, I think Clifton was a funny, nice guy. But I have the love of my life. There is no attraction with me and Clifton. I look at him as a brother, as someone that I could laugh with and hang out with and do business with. So the whole thing about, oh, you want Clifton, I don't want Clifton. I want my man. I love my man. And I think that him and Joy should have an amazing Black life, Black love, have babies, enjoy everything. And I want them to have a great love story and let me have a great love story.
Well,
saying I love Clifton but no more. Goddamn. So first of all, LRGA, your fan, said this is Carmen. I don't understand. I'm gonna say something really transparent on your question because she literally has spoken about this as question was asked. He said yes. She didn't say anything to the fact where she wanted that to be that way and that she saw him as a brother. I don't understand the question. I'm just gonna say that. So it is what it is. Lee, because you feel like you have something to say, Mom. What's up?
I don't know who little Miss LRGA, body wave, whoever that. Leave Carmen alone. Who sent you? Because you call Carmen the ops. It sound like you the ops. Who sent you? Who sent you?
Listen, you said that Ashley did say that on one of her things.
Yeah, Ashley said. Ashley did say it. Where the fuck are these lashes? Ashley said that he said that he was attracted to you. She said it. I believe she said it last night.
I did not see it. So hold on. She said it on.
If I'm not mistaken, she said it on her live last night. Did I go live last night, or am I tripping?
Well, hold on. You said she said it on Twitter.
Yeah, I think she said it last.
We all can hear whatever we're trying to find, man. Whatever we're trying to find, we all can hear. Lee.
I'm trying
So
to
you
get where
said,
it
did
comes
she
from.
say it on Twitter? I'm trying to look for it
I
so I can
no, I
share.
think she said it on the live.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna plug. I can't play the YouTube, but I'll look for it later. So okay.
I think she
So
said,
it
yeah, I think
is
she said it on the live last night. She said,
okay.
yeah, because I listened to it a little bit before I went to sleep. So I believe it was on the live. I can't give you the exact timestamp,
Right.
but
Right.
she
I'll
said
check
it
it out
on the
later.
live.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. So that's crazy. Why would they not show that? Why would they not show that to me? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you show that if that's
Carlos,
what was there?
please enter the chat.
I think because it
Okay, I'm gonna be
puts
quiet.
it back on me that I am desiring Clifton. That's what they want me to be the bad person.
And Desire Clifton.
Well, if you think about it, what I said to Carlos, which I didn't like how he repeated it, and my mama was heated. Okay,
Uh-oh, calling you a
heated.
304.
Wow.
Was I said how
Wow.
it looks
That's crazy
is
to me.
Clifton is a player, Joy is a victim, and I'm a home wrecker.
And he called you a 304.
And and he said, so what you're saying is they're making you look like a whore. I didn't say that.
He called you a 304 on national television.
I'm like,
Now, where the fuck did I put the lash glue?
Ma'am, mute in between your search and find over there. So anyway,
Okay,
I'm about to pull out. Anyway, so and she's ignoring me. I know she heard me say, I don't want to hear no more
I'm gonna ask
shuffling.
if your
So
friend.
so yeah, is Carmen's man Clifton's friend too? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Carmen.
No.
Lee.
Baby, you answer that.
No. That's listen. This no. It ain't Clifton's
Through
friend.
King. Lee. Come on through King. Oh,
Hey,
come
what
on
you,
Okay.
through. Love
He
it.
didn't enter the
Love it.
chat. He didn't enter
Come
the
on.
chat.
Period. Come on now. Oh.
oh, I love the sound effects.
You know me. I'm very animated. Ask about me. Go ahead. Tell him what it is, King. Tell him what it is.
Are you Clifton's friend?
We was cool before. I mean, we had a group chat. We was making. I thought he was funny. I mean, I thought he was kind of funny before, but now, no, I'm not friends with him. I don't want to say friends. I think Carmen said it right. Like, yeah, I was, I guess, associates with him based on me and her dating, and because he's around, and I felt safe with him being around, so we was associates. I ain't associates with him now. I don't like him at all now. But
Oh
from
wow.
perspective, I don't like people that go with a narrative. He does all these riddles and weird stuff to make
Not
people
the
think
Joker.
that there's a possibility. He does too much rhymes and riddles for me, so I don't like him. That's from my perspective. So we ain't cool. We was associates before based on me dating him.
They are so sexy. They're so cute, I swear. Like
Can you say that you wasn't friends with them before you met Carmen? Because apparently there's people in the chat that was sent to the chat. So you
Mm-hmm.
can you repeat and say how you met her?
Oh, how me and Carmen met?
Yeah, because I don't
Yeah,
want to tell y'all
we met on
story.
Facebook dating. I was messaging her and I kept messaging her until she gave me a chance. And then, I ain't never really been in the DMV area, so I didn't, jump in the car and drive out here. It was a train that dropped me right in DC, but she's in Virginia, so she met me in DC. And we hung out. The day I met her, I met Clifton. I met her manager that same day. I met even Clifton's son was there. I met them all because they were having like a meeting or something like that. And then
hold on, King, right quick. Y'all be entertained from all these things. Y'all not gonna do me like that with the 20 likes. I'm gonna y'all to do me a favor and hit that like button, please. Please and thank. I'm sorry about that, King. Go ahead and continue. They
Happy
yeah,
disrespect
birthday.
me
so
right now in the chat.
we just met in DC and we all went to was that the hotel. They was in the lobby, and then they were having like a meeting or whatever. So I met Clifton that day. I mean, he was cool to me then. I mean, he was cordial. He never acted weird around me. He always gave me safe vibes when I was around him. We went on vacation. We was chilling. I liked him. He was cool. But as time goes, people show their real character. So that's why I can't. Once you messed up once with me, I can't rock with you no more. You show me who you are. That's all I need to see.
Babe, why do you think they don't want to identify that you exist?
Oh, I mean, I'd be 100%. They want to fit the narrative, and I think that they mastered trying to manipulate the storyline. It was easy. I mean, she's on the show for like 5 minutes in the beginning, so people could draw up a whole conclusion based off of that, and then create. And then they didn't have a storyline. To me, I mean, I watched the show. It was, I mean, they're very boring. Without you take Carmen outside of that situation, you're not watching the show. Really, you really wouldn't watch Joi and Clifton without that part. I mean, the whole show was based off their marriage was real, and then this Carmen's the second half. Without those two things.
Come on.
God.
It was a very boring. Nobody got to know Joi and Clifton's relationship. We know nothing about them. We know nothing about their house. We know nothing about their living situation. They don't answer any questions. They run.
We do know about their living situation. It was reported here. How much is the rent, Mama? You said $4,500 a month.
Your mama left, but real quick, we did a poll. Well, I did a poll on my bad. It says who was a breakout star. I put Carmen, Joi, Clifton, and Ashley. And why is Carmen 50%, George 25%, Clifton at 0%, and Ashley's at 35%? I'm just, hey, this is a chat. Whoever's in YouTube chat, which is about 63 people are in there. That is the poll. So what I said was correct.
People in the chat, but 20 likes. That the math is not mathing.
Period. The math is not mathing. You guys over here being the same. Get the likes up. Y'all ain't gotta see me no man. I make my own coin anyway. Y'all can't get the likes, which is for free. So LRGA, who is a big fan of Carmen, says, actually, I had no idea this person would be here. Not sent drop by to see if she says anything to make her likable after treating Joi like that. It was a bad look. Wait, hold on. What?
Do you watch the show? You know what? We're gonna give LRG TV, curvy, hot and fit, little Miss Body Wave. We're gonna give her 15 minutes of fame. Do you watch the show? Because if you do not watch the show, why are you here? In my Jocelyn voice, because these are questions that need answers, because we didn't watch these people. Isolate. If you weren't here last week, then we know you don't watch the show, because last week we talked. Since Ray is on the screen with us, he talked about how he flew to Atlanta with her best friend Brandon after they isolated her and not allowing them to be at the reunion, and then they snuck into production to be there with her. So what are you not understanding? And that was my second time hearing the story, because I heard it.
Hold on, yeah, but thanks to.
Okay. I mean, it went perfectly with what I was saying, but still. So apparently you don't tune in every week, but you got a whole lot to say in the chat. I suggest you maybe go watch a couple episodes of what we do here on Community Reviews each and every Saturday and Sunday at 12:15 Central Standard Time, and then come back to the chat a little bit more well-informed, because you asking questions that have already been answered. Now let's keep on going.
I do have a question. Arena, because to me she seems so hot. I'm like, I don't understand.
What was she had a lot of smoke towards you, Carmen?
Yeah, so that's my question. She came in so hot, and like it was beyond. It didn't seem like it had to do with Joi and Clip. You know what I mean? Like, why is she so mad? Like, why is this? I don't know. Like, I was thrown by that. So, do you all have something else going on, or what?
I think when you really don't have something on somebody, you make up stuff. Oh, you stupid. Okay.
She was like, oh, he's a stand-in and all this. It's like, what?
I didn't. And I did not like her calling Ray a Rent-A-Center boyfriend. Well, Carlos called him a Rent-A-Center man, she called him. I said it at the beginning. I did not like that, because everybody then broke up with somebody, got back together with somebody.
Okay, LRGA. I'm not telling you have to leave or anything like that. People are giving opinions back to you because you're giving opinions in the chat, and you are saying a lot. So of course you're going to be addressed. Carmen has been very professional. We've all addressed some of the comments that you have made. Now Liz on fire. I can't control my panel. They say what they want to say. So if you are in the chat and you know my panel, you take it. When the smoke is given, which you've given it out, you're going to get your response. You can say your thoughts, and in my chat, you are welcome to say what you want to say. I'm not telling you to leave, but when you say I can bounce, you are talking to me. So I have not told you to leave. I'm not saying anything like that. but please don't threaten me with a good time. Say what you gotta say. You want to
Well,
bounce, you gotta bounce. What you
I
gotta
didn't say
do.
you can leave
Period.
either. I just said just go look at the
No.
other stuff that we've done previously and then come back. If you can't open it up on two screens, that sounds like a that sounds like a human error, not to leave. But continue.
Shout out to all my
With
members in the chat. Go ahead, continue, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead and leave for a
I
second.
think
But thing
that
finished.
Arena came in. It seemed like she was feisty from the beginning of the show. I think she came in hot. Joy, it really should have been me and Joy. They asked me why, I felt that Joy was acting well. Arena said, I went and told her. Okay, I told Arena, let me have a conversation with her. I'm a more face-to-face person, so you can see my expressions and so forth. Arena ran and said it, right? And I'm like, why would you do that? And also through the show, she kept inserting herself about it don't look right. That's not cool. This and this. Joy had never had no issues with me and Clifton's friendship as far as I knew, because I asked her several times. Now all of a sudden I'm getting these questions, these looks, because someone is pushing an agenda in your head, and she's an older woman. She's been married. She's experienced. This is a newly married woman. She's taken her advice. I do think that she had some input in how Joy was moving. And so I'm like, I think Arena had something to do with it. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Now, I'm a nobody, but you are somebody watching a nobody. I don't watch you. Well, you the one that had all the screenshots of me and Clifton. You the one that knows what I'm doing on Instagram. How you know all that? Because you watching me. So I'm obviously somebody that you watching. And I'm in a lot of rooms that you in and a lot of rooms that you not in, baby girl. So get it very clear that I am a somebody and I'm on the same couch or couches and area that you are on this TV show. Don't play me.
So I want to ask Erica that whole part where it seemed like Arena was coming for Carmen. Like, I didn't ask you this part. What are your thoughts about that? I'm asking everybody, but I want to start with Erica. Did you feel like that Arena was just coming for her, like this entire? Go ahead.
Well, I think you had dropped off, but yeah, that's why I specifically asked Carmen about it, because I was like, it seemed like it had more to do than whatever was going on with Joy. Like it just seemed a little extra for this scenario, because it's like she's not posting pictures of Jamie. Why you this mad, girl? Like, what I'm saying?
So
like,
what are we missing something then? Are we missing something, Carmen, about that? Why she was so upset?
I think she had
Arena with you.
I think she had decided that she was gonna come in and handle everybody, but she don't know me like that. And I'm like, you need to mind your business and get some business. And I guess the ladies think that they can overtalk. Overtalking does not make you right. Okay. Overtalking does not make you right, because I'm going to throw facts. If you had business, you wouldn't be in my business or Joy's business. Stay in your business, handle your household.
Where's the record scratch?
Hold on, wait a minute, because the people in the chat about to get my nerve. I'm trying very hard. Everybody know me. I done had some Jack Daniels in me and everything. Please. I'm trying, and y'all trying to make it. So call a spade a spade. Sad you ladies don't see Carmen as a liar, opportunist, or fraud. Hold on real quick. Let me say something real fast. So me myself, I've known Carmen for a minute before living married DC. So why am I gonna call her? Hold on. So why am I gonna call her a liar, opportunist, or a fraud? Whatever's going on, I don't just base it on this show. I've known her previous. My relationships are years in making, not a day, a week, or because y'all just saw her this season, this show. So please stop the cap and get off the gas with all that bullshit. I'm not personal. I'm a blogger. She's on here as my guest. I'm gonna respect her. If she says something that I don't like, I'm gonna send it to her and I'll face anybody else. Then go for Ashley, Jamie, anybody else. Anybody can get it from the concern. But I'm going to respect them. I've known them all for years. Y'all are doing all this extra stuff. What y'all want me to do? Go off on her? Tell her call this thing if I don't feel that way? I don't feel that way. Shit.
Who sent them?
I'm so irritated right now.
And then I'll respond to this too, because to me,
go ahead, Erica.
I didn't know Carmen before this show. I mean, I've seen you from Ready to Love a little bit, but I don't know Carmen. But based on this show, Joy and Clifton are the only people who've been lying all season. So I don't see how we can come on here and call Carmen a liar when she done said she's been on here several times and always said Clifton is my friend, and I am friends with Joy out of respect. And that's what she said on the show. So I don't see, all she said was, I'm doing PR and I hooked him up with shit. So, and then she said, this is what I hooked him up with. So to me, I don't see any reason to call her a liar or opportunist, because they've the one who got the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, she the one, I don't know what they paying her on the show, but she the one they talking about every episode. So they're getting the opportunities on her from like what I can see, like just watching the show.
Come on,
So,
Erica.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not gonna call anybody that. I'm not gonna call anyone from the show that. Let me start with that. I'm not gonna call any of them that. The way I feel about the cats that I do build the relationships with, I'm not gonna say any of that type of shit unless like we really beef it, and I just don't care. I'm sorry. Let me be clear. So Lee, do you respond to this comment before we move on? Because I'm trying.
Well,
I'm trying.
I don't know Carmen like personally, but I do know her socially, and she was there. I met Carmen. What year did Adrian Peterson have that thing at Fleming's in Ashburn? What, 5-6 years ago?
Oh yeah, that was a
Oh
long time
wow.
ago.
Yeah.
So I met her at that fundraising event. That's how long I've known Carmen.
And I was working with men, so people be like, "Oh, Carmen be hanging with men." That's
And
my career.
that's a true statement. That's a
I
true
work with a
statement.
lot of men, and obviously my reputation is good because I wouldn't be able to work with athletes who have wives if I was doing all whatever everybody's trying to say. I would have been cut out. I would have been out of this industry. And I've worked with a lot of attractive, wealthy men, real wealth, real money, okay? And there's never been a situation ever.
So the comment up on the screen by Shonda, I'm gonna say this. I feel bad for Joy. She didn't deserve what she received from Clifton or Carmen. Ultimately, Clifton should have shut it all down. You forsake all others when you get married. Let me say something. Now, when it comes to your husband, the man that you're in love with, or whatever the case may be, I can understand where this comment is coming from, excluding Carmen. Because at the end of the day, your man is to be that one to ultimately shut it down if you think your wife is struggling, whether it be mentally or people coming against her, or she got nobody on her side. Even if you don't agree with her, you're gonna be that main one to make sure if you're the only one behind that line and everybody goes to the other side. You understand what I'm saying? So I get that. But the thing that they're saying, receive from Carmen, that's the part where y'all lose me at. Because I don't see where Carmen, don't think I feel like I said to everybody that when she said it in front of other people. Something you say in-house, kitchen table, I call it, or whatever, I'm from the South, but you don't say it in front of everybody. And even Carmen owned it herself on here live today. She said, I shouldn't say that from other people. But other than that, I don't see where she did anything wrong to Joy. And of course, I don't know every tidbit, but I'm just saying. That's all I got to say about that. Go ahead, Carmen. Go ahead.
I don't know.
I agree with Kamisha. I think she's 100% right. I think that nobody's putting Clifton, there's no accountability for a married man not to put things in order and put things in correct what the situation is. I said it myself. I was not friends with Clifton at no point. I was friends based off association because I'm dating her out of respect. That I took him in, but he ain't my friend. That's just what it is. But did we have group chats? Did we laugh? We have nothing in common, me and him. But out of respect, he's a friend. That's what it was. But I just feel like nobody puts accountability with all the riddles he was saying. What he has, he's the one married. He was the one supposed to put things in check. That's his job. He ain't supposed to. That's his job. But he has to have accountability. I wouldn't put my girl in that situation. He the one. She felt like I wasn't protected by him. That's his job. He ain't protected. That's his job. He need to go handle what he need to handle back home. That's his job.
I really feel like that. When you are married, that man was to catch you when you about to fall. It didn't necessarily be the people around you. If you are there, I don't care if it's the best friend since I was 12 years old. If I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm getting attacked and my dude is there, fuck everybody else. He gonna make sure I'm straight. We out of here. Two against the world. Da da da. Whatever. So I want to respond to Mobetta Flower Petal says, watching the reunion, and Arena asked multiple questions times, where is Carmen's man? And knowing he was there, it's clear production pushed a narrative. Truth doesn't fit the narrative. Because even when Lee responded to how crazy that was, that they kept saying, where's your man? Knowing that all of them have met him, I thought that was crazy.
Kamisha,
So
Jamie literally texted her and told her to go with the narrative. He said, go with it during the show. He texted her and said this. So
Wait a
I don't
minute.
understand. The whole show did this and created this. He literally said, go with it. Like, this is what he said. They knew what they were doing. It's not no game. I mean, this is what
Crazy.
happened. This is what they all did. And it's crazy that one person's getting the brunt of it, but nobody even looking at this real thing. Was Joy and Clifton married? No one still knows. Nobody knows their situation. They're very weird. They do rhymes and riddles. They do alligator tears. I don't got time for it. It's all bull. He texted and said, go with the storyline. Who tells a woman, as a man, tells a woman to go with a storyline like you slept with them? As a man, who does that? Like, where's the accountability for other people in their crazy ways?
So I'm trying to figure out, because people are saying this is Joy's fault. Nobody up here said it was. The question, another statement, really going to the comment again. No accountability, Carmen. God knows your heart and your true intentions, Carmen. Y'all trip me out with the show. So y'all really blame Carmen for situations in a marriage that was there and had nothing to do with Carmen. I don't feel like him not
That's not
protecting
fair.
her had anything. That is not fair to put that on her. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out. Y'all tell me in the chat, because people are typing today, and obviously I'm here, and I
So
wanted
here's my
to. I want.
question.
Hold on. Let me just ask this really quick. What is it that Carmen has done? Carmen is very straight up. She'll sit here and respond to it. So what did she do? Please tell me, because maybe I missed it. So go ahead, Lee. I'm just trying to
This
figure
is
out.
this, and I'm not trying to be funny, but if Carmen was fat and ugly, will we be having this conversation?
No.
Okay.
Easy answer. No.
Well, okay.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay, so
If Carmen was
uh,
fat and ugly, will
I
we be
don't think it
having
was
this
the fact that
conversation?
she didn't know. I don't think it was the fact that she didn't know he existed, but was he her real man? Because I did report here that I was told that, like that, which y'all situation was not real. It was like a bought paid for, some social
Rena
media.
Cena.
That I'm gonna be real. Renner said all that. So that's the question as well.
So
What? That's just such a silly
You want to know?
question.
You want to know who
Look
they
at all
think?
y'all beautiful people on here. Do y'all rent men? Have y'all ever rented a man? Do y'all think Carmen needs to rent?
We don't have enough money to rent a man.
Yeah, well,
I'm just gonna
it
say
doesn't even
that.
make sense. Like, it doesn't. It's such a crazy. I can't even believe people even would buy into that. All these beautiful people here, have y'all ever rented a man? No.
No.
Why would Carmen, who's gorgeous,
Well, I mean,
need
like,
to do that?
like maybe
Not
like
necessarily
rent, like bought her
understand
some
this.
Jordans or something. I mean, if there's a renting,
But
I
also the
guess. But
difference is Carmen's not on the show. Like I will say, because I've reviewed Housewives and some other shows where I did feel like people were rented or leased or
oh,
wait or whatever. They did
not
not seem
lease.
like they were real relationships, but you're not actually on a show. So I don't see like you were, sort of on this show. You know what I'm saying? But you're not,
She
you're
said
like a friend
lease.
of the show. You're not actually like that's a lot of
The
cost. And
bottle's almost empty.
I don't feel like they pay you enough
Listen,
well,
I
the
haven't
thing
even
is
popped my
also
next mimosa.
the thing is also, if you notice, Arena wants to belittle anyone who's not already married. So she did it to Winner. Oh, that's not your, you're not in a real relationship.
Right.
Okay, now me, well, you're rent a man. First of all, do I look like I need a rent a man? Okay.
Mm.
And if I was renting a man, that's my money. Mind
Mm.
your business. Okay.
Wait a
Mm.
So
minute.
now you count my money and my man. You still in other people's business. But what it does is, and someone said this on my comment, and I felt it. She was shaming women, single women. So if you
Oh,
don't have a man, you need a man. I never thought about it like that. So you're shaming single women like, go get a man. Why if I didn't want to have a man, why do I need to get a man?
So
So
basically, you saying
women
she just acting
are
like she just
ashamed
woke up
now.
and she was married to
Yeah,
Jamie.
that's true.
That's crazy. You know, I never watched the show like that, but you saw the first season where people were in Jamie, and I think I was talking about y'all this last time I was on here. Jamie and Arena, they actually shed light on their marriage. We got to know with 20 plus marriages what it looks like. There was a bunch of crap going on between them, and people got to know inside their life. They realized they fucked up, and they said, you know what? Next season, we're going to deflect. We're not going to let people know our life. We're going to talk about everybody else besides our relationship and what's going on with us. It's called DC Love and Marriage or whatever. Nobody knows what's going inside their walls. Everybody just deflects and projects on other people, so you don't get to know them. One season Jamie and Raina did it. They saw it fucked up. It was looking bad because everybody was getting at Jamie, calling him all types of things. Twitter was
Wow.
change it, change the narrative. Don't do this. Don't talk about us, and we're going to talk about everybody else. So nobody looks at what we're doing. That's the reality. Nobody knows what Jamie and Raina does anymore because they deflected for the whole season as well. That's all they did. Deflect. Don't look at us. Look at them. Don't watch what we're doing.
Not, not don't
Bro,
look at the man behind the curtain.
I don't even like, bro, the way he broke that shit down, I was like, God. I mean,
Not
That's
to let the
also the
wizard.
issue that we have with Joy and Clifton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you mentioned earlier, I'm like, I would have liked to see, like, doesn't Clifton have children or something? I would like to see them
So let
actually
me. Oh, that's a
with
question
their
that I was getting
families.
ready
That would have
to
been
ask.
interesting. But like,
So,
good point, Erica. Good point.
well, I don't think that. So then, so when you get, not everybody can. Not everybody has grown kids like Jamie and Arena, right? And as we know, Joy is not the mother of Clifton's kids, so you got to take that into, um, you got to take that into account because Clifton's, the mother of Clifton's kids may be like, nah, fuck that. My kids can't
no,
be doing that.
but Lee, what I'm saying is not that they have to film the kids or not, but if the mother is like that, then that's a scene. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like,
Okay,
oh,
so
my
here's
kids
the
on
next
purpose.
thing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we could even see them actually building their relationship as opposed to, okay, we're pretending, we're getting, like it's
So here's my
everything
next. Here's
so
the
far
next.
was either pretend
Here's
or
the.
this beef here.
So
Basically.
my next thing is, Ray said that he met Clifton's son. Has Joy met Clifton's kids?
I mean, I'm sure she has, but what'd be good? One day, y'all should have Joy and Clifton. I know
Yeah,
they
they're not.
avoid
They're not
interviewing
gonna.
each other.
They're
Well,
definitely
these
not
are
gonna come
great
up here.
questions. You should ask them because they will avoid you. They won't answer the DM. They won't answer your email because they don't answer no questions when it
Oh
comes to them.
my God,
They
bro.
don't do
Well,
it.
I can't.
they're
I'm not
definitely
even.
not going to do that because they're too busy
They're
asking
not
me,
gonna come over here.
is there enough
Yeah,
TVs
they're
in
too
City
busy
Wineries
creating
or
their
whatever the
script
place
and
that he
nobody
was?
knows
What the?
about them. They won't sit with you. I guarantee it. I guarantee you should put it out there. Kabisha should say, I
Kitty
asked you
cat.
guys. I guarantee they won't answer it because they don't want to get these kind of questions.
Well,
If you're real, everybody would sit down with you and have any question you ask, they would be ready.
well, I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope that their next watch party for Below Deck has enough TVs. At this point in time, I think we're done.
My God. So anyway, Miss Takeover Spirit is here. So real quick.
That's the
So
red
I
lips.
know. Anyway, so people in the chat that are coming for Carmen, I don't know. Y'all say y'all just watch the show and da da da, but I just feel like that. Like for
I was
instance, that
thinking.
Carmen, in your defense, I feel. I'm sorry, Clifton gave you vibes that okay, Clifton is attracted to you and you know it. So the thing about it is, Carmen has never been like giddy about it or showing it off or talking about it. She mentioned it here because I asked the question. We all asked the question because it wasn't shown in the scene. So she spoke about it, saying there was an extra scene that it was shown that he actually said he was attracted to her, but she didn't celebrate it as if an ooh and an ah thing. I feel like you guys in the chat, you guys who watch the show, are celebrating it more, and she's not even doing it. So I don't really
Mm.
understand where that smoke is coming from. We're gonna be logical, talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. The way you guys are coming for Carmen, it's almost like, okay, yeah, go to Kamisha Live and go talk shit to
Who
Carmen.
sent
No
you?
shade to
Who sent
nobody.
you?
That's the way it comes. Necessarily come off as it
And my
doesn't.
mama told me
It
to calm
doesn't come
down.
off as this is me watching the show. This is how I feel, and I'm just typing in the chat. So I'm just being transparent about that. That's how I am in my chat. Period. So it is what it is. The answers, the questions were asked, and she answered them. I just feel like I don't know. It's a lot. Whatever. Uh, Erica, final thoughts.
Well, I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
LRGA Curves mentioned, she says, are Carmen and Clifton cool today? And I'm curious about that. And also, are you still doing PR for Clifton? Actually, someone asked that earlier in the chat, but I did think it was a good question.
Yes, that's a no and a no.
That's a good one. That's
When
a no and a no.
Yeah. So the final one of the final straws that broke the camel's back was really seeing that he liked the narrative of this when he is acting like Ray doesn't exist. As a human being, as a mother, I would not like for any person to act like my child don't exist. Now you're putting me in a situation where this is a great opportunity for you to say, Carmen has a man, y'all tripping. They've been together X, Y, and he chooses not to. So now I have to look at these facts and say, he's okay with me looking like this. And he's supposed to be my friend. And that and other things just started to, and so we just stopped talking.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna say something really quick because people in the chat. I want to say,
he's weird anyway.
I just want to say, I just want to say, I feel bad. Oh, wait, hold on. What? I missed it. What happened?
He's weird anyway.
Who's weird?
Clifton, he's a weirdo.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell is happening?
He's weird to me, and he is weird because he was around me the whole time. And if he does have attraction, if that was the case, I didn't feel it because he's very like timid and soft to me. I didn't get aggression from him.
Oh my God!
Because you're not a woman. Because you're not a woman.
That kind of guy.
Oh.
He's like a cute little dog. He's not like that kind of. He's not a savage. So I don't feel about him. So, but if he is, it's a snake. Like he was around me. We drank together. We went to different locations. We've been out. So why would you be around me if you had these weird feelings? So
Ray just don't want to stay sassy, girl.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Did you say?
Listen,
Oh my God! Oh my God, y'all!
Not certified lover girl.
Right. It's just that I don't like it. And if he's married, that's even worse.
Okay.
Okay, if y'all don't understand where that came from, please explain that where that came from. What I just showed up on the screen.
Oh, it came from. Oh, you did my Chris Tucker. Sorry, I'm not aware.
Yeah.
I'm not at my phone right now.
Yeah,
okay, so that came from when they was at the Wizards game, and he did that little sassy move.
Like this.
He did the Chris Tucker. And so as soon as we went live, I said looking at him blowing up C4 from Rush Hour, because that's the scene. That's the scene from Rush Hour.
Just to answer the chat, why I call him weird. Y'all know him from TV. I know people live in a script world, but at the end of the day, I know him. I've been around him. So my answer is based off me being around him. He's weird to me. If everybody else likes him, that's cool. But in my book, he is a weirdo. That's from my feelings. That's how I feel. You guys can like him all you want. I've been around him, and he's weird to me. That's my call.
Was Clifton's beard oil named after Carmen and Clifton?
No.
What the hell? Whose questions is this?
Beard oil is so wonderful.
Answer as a fan. She's a commission for the crew, but I don't know where the question came from, though.
You know what? That's a good one. Whoever said that, because it's called CNC. But no, it's son is.
Oh.
I didn't think about. I'm like, what? No, it's after his sons, Clifton and Carter.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, he could have did some crypto shit and
I didn't think about that. That's crazy. No, it's not.
That's insane. But you know what? Niggas do.
So from best friend to nothing, because Jamie pushed a narrative that Joy didn't protect her from that Clifton was cool with. Got it.
So basically, you no longer, for the people that rode the short bus.
Interesting.
I
What's the
mean,
girl's
I
name?
don't see anything wrong with that
City.
sentence. Like, I keep reading it. Like, what's the problem? Like, yeah, if you're my friend, you're letting people in the whole of the U.S. call me a hoe, then maybe you're not my friend. I don't see why.
Period.
Why is there
Period.
confusion? I think that's
Period.
Exactly.
Period.
I'm okay
Period.
with that. I mean, I'm gonna stick behind it, and and if Carmen, not saying that she is, 'cause for the people in the chat, if Carmen wanted to be a hoe, at least she'd be a top dollar hoe, and not to be a hoe for Clifton. I'm just saying.
It was Ray response about that for me though. Like I wasn't ready. Like I wasn't. He was somebody it was weird. You ran me the whole time. Like man, I didn't even.
That's how I feel about that. But I digress. I can only speak for myself. But seeing that I've known Carmen for the last 5, 6 years, uh, yeah. Well, it's been real.
Yeah, I will say
Well,
this. I did, whoever posted that thing earlier, I did feel empathy for Joy in this episode because she was like crying and
I
stuff,
did.
and presuming the tears were real or whatever. I did feel for her because I felt like she was being honest when she said she wasn't happy. I'm not clear as to what is totally causing the unhappiness because we don't
Right.
really know what's going on in her life because a lot of what we've seen on the show is not accurate.
So here's my thing.
So
I
it's
do
true
feel.
to some extent. So,
I
but
do
she
feel.
does seem unhappy, and I feel like I hope she and
Right. She
Clifton,
did.
work it out. But overall, it was kind of a sad thing. Because I
Ending.
was kind of like, "Where is this show going, Carlos?" I know you said you want more seasons, but I'm not feeling like you really think we're gonna have more seasons of this because
Well, he said that a year
Mm.
ago in August. So here's. I do feel.
even when he said it, it didn't seem honest
It
because
didn't.
I was like, "Ain't nobody friends with nobody on these ain't nobody friends right now on any of these couches." So
And this is a year later, and
He
they're
told
still
me
not
he
friends.
look forward to season the cast. I'm like, I can't with you, Carlos.
You
Stop
I
playing
know.
in
know,
our face with your gaslighter, sir.
So
Please
here's
stop.
my thing. I do feel sorry for Joy. To an extent. You're unhappy. You in this situation where you don't feel appreciated or understood or whatever. However, you put yourself in this predicament. You went on national television on the game show, as everybody else is calling it, and then you found him, and then you proceeded to be pitched to another show that you really wasn't ready for because you just met that man. You only was on the show for 30 days. Y'all only filmed for 30 days. So you quote unquote fell in love. That's your big teddy bear, yada yada, whatever. And then you proceeded to go on to another show where they've been married for years. Hell, even Monique and Chris was married for over 10 years. Everybody got a whole decade up under their belt, and y'all got 45 days.
Lord have
you
mercy,
don't want
So
to
you
Jesus.
put
get
so you
married for
put your
those 45 days, which I
you
did
put
think was
you
different.
put yourself I listen, I can't feel sorry for somebody. They put themselves in a predicament that they already knew that they did not want to be in. I've said it time and time again this season. I'm not doing nothing that I don't want to do. You can't make me do anything that I don't want to do. So if you felt that you wasn't ready to be on this show or get up on 8 o'clock in the morning on Fox 5 DC News and get proposed to, you know what you should have said? No.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Help us all. Mm-mm. Whew.
And y'all can
Look,
tell me if I'm wrong.
at, at at this moment in time, that was Lee's closing thoughts. Okay, so so I'm gonna ask everybody to
Shit.
come on down with the collection plate. We at the end of this, what y'all do, cash apps. Y'all know y'all can do join the membership, whatever that might be. This time, this is the end on this Sunday. I don't have my girl Abby, and I don't have Emmy because I done drank a whole lot of Jack Daniels. And y'all
Hey,
saw
you
my
can ask
bottle.
Carmen what she has going on because I don't think Carlos asked her. So what do you want to say?
Okay, good. Okay, first of all, I just told you that we are on the Jack Daniels struggle bus. And yet you are trying because I'm trying to stop for any shenanigans to continue. Carmen, what do you have going on? Go ahead.
I have a golf tournament coming up soon. I'm the president of 89 Ways to Give Foundation, so I have that coming up soon. We're also going to have a bowling tournament for the foundation, and then enjoying my lovely life with my handsome man.
Come
She said,
on,
I'm
Ray.
hanging out with my. She said, I'm hanging out with my renter boyfriend. I know that's right, Carmen.
My rented boyfriend. He on overtime right now, y'all.
Listen, I'm gonna get y'all some shirts that say "rent a boyfriend."
Oh, that is so. Y'all need to. That is so
Yep.
cute
Listen,
right there. Like for real.
one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna market
She
that
written.
shit.
That should be the arrow to the side. She written me for real.
Rent a boyfriend.
Okay, I need you to, so like I said, this is the end. Okay, as I stated before, cash apps are welcome. Join the membership.
Carmen,
You get all the niece, so you can get all the tea from the membership and everything. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. This is the end of the season. We'll actually probably be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, so we'll actually be back next whenever the premiere is. Same people, same crew. Y'all make sure y'all like and follow all that are up here, including Carmen and Ray, their Instagrams. Please go and follow them. More people have that in their names, so y'all make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, all the kind of stuff. What do you want to say, Lee? Because you want to say something. What is it, Lee? What is it, man?
I didn't say
What
nothing.
is
I
it?
was just gonna tell. Oh, just tell Carmen. Text me that information about the golf tournament. I'll pull it.
Okay. And if y'all
You gonna interrupt the end of my ceremony for that? Okay, go ahead.
and in the audience, if y'all really want to see, since y'all doubt the friendship with me, Joy Clifton, and Ray has it on his story.
Attack Kamisha.
He has it on the story,
No, he tagged her.
video of all of us hanging out.
Oh,
I shared it. It's on my story too on Instagram. I think I already shared this morning.
Yes,
Y'all know I
so
be on.
you can see up close that we was friends.
That's all. I was friends with them because I was dating you. So this.
Well,
So the season's over. Who knows if we'll come back again next season? I mean, he made a comment saying, I look forward to it, blah, blah. I don't know if it's going to be coming back next year. I don't know. Whatever. If it is, we'll be here talking about it, other things. I know who I am. I ain't got to tell you my name. Bye. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is what it is. Period.